Good afternoon, guys, and happy Mondays to all of your sunshiny faces. No, guys, today's Wednesday, and we had football practice today, and then about half an hour before it started, one of the coaches had actually sent a message saying that the football fields are because we play in the outfield of the baseball diamonds at our park, and so that it is canceled or they're closed due to rain. So all the practices there are closed. However, my dad already got the high school field for the varsity to practice because they were going to do kick or field goals and stuff like that. They were practicing that anyway, and so they got the field prior to even knowing that they were going to be canceled. And so since it's been raining kind of on and off all day today, and so we do not have practice today, guys. So I actually ended up editing most of Sunday's vlog already, with the exception of the football footage, because for some reason it was not loading into iMovie, and then it just all loaded in 5 seconds, and it was saying it was going to take 2 hours to do, and then it loaded like that. So I think it was because I was editing while it was trying to import into iMovie. So I actually got that done. I got Sundays done, and I think I'm going to go do Mondays right now and finish up the rest of Sundays, which is just the football footage, because I was doing that while I was watching the Cubs game. And I also as well got last Sunday's football game put into iMovie and saved, and now I just have to actually upload it. So several things I have to actually upload, I think, and then I also have to do the football game from this Sunday as well, because I need to get both of those uploaded. But yeah, guys, it's kind of I was completely ready to go to football practice right now, and then we just found out it was canceled. So I was like, okay, I guess I don't have to go. But we do have a board meeting in after football practice at I think 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or something like that. But we won't be there until 8 o'clock because of the varsity is going to be gone, so my dad won't be there until then. So yeah, guys, there's a lot that was just going on and stuff like that, and I'm okay, now I don't have anything I have to even do. So yeah, until for another hour, 2 hours that I really don't even have to be anywhere. So yeah, well, that's what's been going on today, guys, so far. Which I woke up late today because I went to bed so late because we were watching Stranger Things on Netflix, and we finished the last 2 episodes today. So we watched all of it in under 24 hours, guys. I think honestly probably we watched all of it in under 12 hours, because we watched 6 episodes. There's only 8 episodes, so we watched 6 episodes yesterday, and then we watched the last 2 today right before Matthew had to leave for football practice. It was perfect timing, but I woke up and then we literally watched it, and then Matthew had to leave for football practice. So yeah, that's why, guys, I didn't do a whole lot earlier today, and then once we were actually done watching that, I went then in my room and edited the vlog, and then pretty much present point in today right now is what's been happening. We were just about ready to leave for football, but we're not. So yeah, guys, that's what's been going on so far for today. There's no practice today, but me and Jack still got our workout in, right, Jack? Oh my goodness, guys, we walked to the park, and we didn't walk around the park like we normally do when we go to practice, because our practice is at the opposite end of the park. We walked through the park, because there's a trail through the park, and then we walked around the outside where me and my friend normally go walking. And mainly because I was really upset because we were supposed to actually walk home from practice tonight, because I was telling you guys how my dad was at the high school. So we were going to walk home, and I was like, yes, perfect, I'll get my 10K egg done for Pokemon. And no, of course, we don't end up walking then. And so my dad was like, oh, well, I hope nobody's out there practicing. I was like, well, you know what? Me and Jack could go take a little walking by and go walk down there. I'll get my egg done. We'll make sure nobody's practicing, because I'm not supposed to. Because it rains. So basically what the park district doesn't want is they don't want people out there with cleats and stuff like that when it's all muddy, where they can actually tear up the field, because when it's muddy out like that, it's a lot easier obviously to make big gaping holes in the earth when it's muddy and stuff like that, just from running and stuff. And it's not even so much that it's oh, because we don't want you to get muddy. No, it's football, you get muddy in football. But more or less just if it rains for an extended period of time, and if they go out and check the field fields, and they're like, you know what, the fields aren't playable. You know, we don't want people out here just like ripping it up with their cleats and stuff out there, you know, playing and stuff. So that's why they canceled it. And so my dad was like, well, I hope nobody's out there, and he can't go by and check. So me and Jack were like, you know what, we'll get our workout in, I'll get my egg done, and we'll double check, make sure nobody's out there, and if they are, I can let my dad know, and he could obviously contact them and be like, hey, if you guys didn't know, you know, there's no practice tonight and stuff. So yeah, that's why, guys, we got done, and I was like I was saying, 1 kilometer away from getting my 10K egg done. So now I'm done, and I'm pretty happy about that. I actually got a Snorlax for any of you Pokemoners out there. And Jack was kind of upset because he plays on my dad's phone, and my dad had his phone obviously with him. And so Jack didn't get anything, but he was kind of, you know, happy we got a walk and everything like that too. And we sprinted from our corner all the way to our house, which wasn't that far, but we were like, all right, let's full on sprint. And Jack beat me, but only because he started like faster than me. Like, I waited on the corner for him. He started sprinting around the corner, so I was like, fine, Jack. And then we ended up, I couldn't like get out of the way, so I had to run in the grass, and the grass was really tall, so I was like, yeah, no, guys, I'm making excuses why I didn't win. But yeah, and then too, I was wearing this, right? And so it started flying like in the wind behind me like a cape. And Bliss is growling because she doesn't like it that it's flying in her face. No, I think you just made a noise when you sat down. Guys, I just got out of the shower. I actually didn't even realize I forgot to end the vlog today. Yeah, guys, we actually got back from the board meeting at like 9 o'clock-ish or so, or 9:30 actually. And then I just took a shower at like 10 o'clock, and it's like 10:30 right now. And I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot to end the vlog for tonight. But yeah, we had the football board meeting, even though there wasn't any practice. But yeah, we had that, guys. And then I just went and real quick took a shower. And I don't even know, guys, my eyes are so sore. Like, I think it's from allergies or something. They just feel swollen, and maybe too because I didn't get a lot of sleep I got a lot of sleep last night. I just went to bed really late. Like, I was up for a really long time yesterday, obviously. So I woke up like kind of early yesterday and then went to bed really late. So that could have been why. And then I slept in a little bit today, but I don't even know, guys. That could have been what it was from, or allergies. Because my nose too, guys, has been so irritating these past like couple days too, and I don't even know, guys. I think it might have to do something with the weather change since it's been getting a little bit cooler. Even though today I think it's like the highest it's actually supposed to be this week, which was like low, very, very low 80s. I think it got a high of like 82. So it's definitely cooling off, guys, which, you know, it's not in the 90s anymore. We don't have to worry about that. But it's weird because I don't think for the past like 3 summers now, I don't know if we actually ever broke like 100. Real feel normally is like 100 with the humidity and stuff, but as far as like it actually being in the hundreds, I don't think that's actually happened in like at least the past 3 summers. Like, it's been high 90s, but I don't think it ever like peaked at 100. I don't really think at all. I think I'm gonna actually head to bed now because, oh, goodness, guys, I'm tired, and I'm kind of happy I'm in bed like before 11 o'clock tonight because I need my sleep so that I can actually get up early tomorrow, because I don't want to get out of the habit of getting up early. And then possibly tomorrow or maybe on Friday I'll actually do the dinners and stuff, the last 2 dinners that I have to do, in the breakfasts as well, because that would be nice to get it all done in like one day. I was telling you guys too yesterday my neck was bothering me. Today it feels completely fine. It's not even bothering me like at all. So I think it was just probably from chopping and everything like that. So I did want to give it a little bit of a break because I didn't want to go back into like doing all the cooking and stuff like that today or yesterday. But I am happy me and Jack got that little power walk in and did our exercises. He starts school tomorrow, so we actually needed to, he was still home when we got home, guys, and we got home at like 9:30, 9:45-ish. I was like, Jack, why are you not in bed? I was like, you should be in bed because it's almost 10 o'clock and you start school tomorrow. And so he was up super, super late with me and Matthew yesterday night, and so he's gonna like, I wonder what time he's actually gonna get up in the morning, guys. And 2, elementary school, it's like so sad though, because I miss when he was just like right down the street that way, and I could go walk and pick him up if he needed to be picked up, and now he's like further than the high school is. So I was like, it wouldn't even matter if I went to go pick him up, because it'd take me like a really long time to go and get him, and Matthew's like closer to him anyway. So yeah, it's gonna be weird, guys. And he also gets up way earlier. Like, I think school for him starts before the high school starts at like 7:25, whereas he started at like 8:20 7:25 or something like that, the elementary school, and the high school I think starts at like 7:55. But the middle school, I think when I was there, it started at, no, maybe it started at like 7:30 or something, or 7:25 or like 7:45, but I know it was a little bit before the high school because I remember I got up earlier in middle school than I did in high school, and that's kind of like the way they do it, is so all the elementary schools start at one time, and then like if you have kids in middle school and high school, you can get them there in according time and stuff like that. Because my mom, when I was in high school, had to drop Matthew off at middle school, and she always dropped him off first and then dropped me off, and then later dropped Jack off. It's gonna be a strange little adjustment here now this next year of Jack being in middle school. When I was actually in middle school though, Jack, they didn't have a 6th grade. Now it's 6th, 7th, and 8th. When me and Matthew both went there, it was only, well actually when Matthew started 7th grade was the first year they had the 6th graders, so 7th and 6th graders were like both brand new to the school, so it's kind of weird. But when Matthew started 7th grade, Matthew was the last group of 6th graders to be in the elementary school, and now the middle school is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. But when I went there, it was no 6th grade at all. They were actually just making the plans to actually add the 6th grade wing on when I was in like 7th grade, I think. It's just interesting now, and you know, it's going to be a little different too. Jack's first day, when we were walking, he's like, "Today's the last day of summer for me, Kayla." I was like, it is. So anyways though, I will talk to you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's though, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I will talk to all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys. I'll let you guys know kind of what I think about it. We got done watching, guys, that TV show, and we got through 6 episodes. There's 2 left in the season, and so we're gonna finish watching those tomorrow because it's already like pretty late. Honestly guys, when me and Matthew were watching it, it's like a hybrid of like kind of a bunch of different like movies and stuff like that. Well, I don't remember what they said. It was like E.T. and like Stephen King novels, and there was something else. It's like a hybrid kind of all of that stuff. And 2, me and Matthew noticed that it's kind of like a little bit like The Last of Us and Between Two Souls, if you guys have ever played those video games. Not like a lot, but there's like some like little references, well not references even, but like little things that like we were kind of like, oh wow, like we made that like mental connection, whether or not it was influenced at all from